This is our first day of recorder. Go ahead and play me a B. Not so hard. Ah! Not so hard. When the kids first get their recorders, they learn how to hold the recorder, they learn where their fingers go, they learn how to sit and have good posture, they learn how to blow air into it, although they still sound pretty awful for a while. Sorry about that, parents. But I try to teach them how to blow air and not squeak, and how we don't use a lot of air. It's like blowing out a candle. So we start with those things, and then we move on and we get to our first notes. And the first note we learn is B. And what the kids have to do at this point is they put together things that we've learned in previous years. They learn how to count and how to say tas and rests when they're in first grade. So these are things that we've been building on from the time that they started music class. And here they go ta, 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 rest. And they continue this, and first thing they have to do is to be able to speak it in rhythm. Then they have to know, okay, this is a B. And the way that they can tell that's a B is because they have to read the notes on the lines and the spaces, which is like a whole new ball game that they learn when they enter fourth grade. We don't even learn that until fourth grade. It's very difficult to do. Then they have to put it together and go, oh, there's a fingering for B. Where do my fingers go on my recorder? So they have these little handy things right here that show, oh, look, this hole and the back hole are covered, so my fingers are going to go like this, and that's going to make the sound of a B. So they have to kind of put everything together that they have learned from the time they started in music class and some new things that they've learned and put it all together to be able to play the notes. Speaking and figuring, ready, go. B, A, G, A, B, 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 A, 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 B, 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 A, G, A, B, 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 A, A, B, A, G. Okay, sure. Rest, rest. Rest, rest. Oh my. Okay, let's practice. Once the kids have learned the first three notes, which are B, A, and G, they start recorder karate. Recorder karate starts with what we call our white belt. And what they do is they play different songs each week they come to music class, and they have to play them for me just by themselves, and they have to pass the song. It doesn't have to be perfect, but just relatively close. And the kicker is they can't write the notes in. So if they look at this, they have to be able to read it and go, that's a B, that's an A, that's a G, and do the correct fingerings, which each of the pages actually shows them down here, and play everything at the right time. It's pretty difficult at first, but then once they get the hang of it, it's much easier. There are 8 different belts before you get to the black belt. So here's our white belt, and then yellow, orange, green. Green was the first one that was really difficult, that a lot of them had trouble with, but they rocked it out. They did good. Purple, blue, red, brown, which is really difficult. And then when they get done with all of those, they get to black belt, which is their final belt. And this is what they have to pass to say, oh, awesome, we got all of our belts. One, two, ready, go. Don't blow so hard. There you go. Great job. After the kids got their belts, they were allowed to come up here and sign their name on these papers that are in a bulletin board in my classroom, showing that they got their belts. So I'll show you some of the different ones here. As you can see, they were pretty excited to put their names up here. After they got their black belt, I actually gave the kids an extra recorder packet of extra songs that they could play, and they could earn Cardinal Cash. A lot of the kids ended up doing that because they got to earn Cardinal Cash for their classrooms as well.